Hey everyone, it's me, DZ Maven here. Doing a little bit of a different video here today. This is going to be more of a unboxing, looking at the part runners type of thing here. I just got my last kit of the year right here that I'm going to be working on. It's going to be the Master Grade Gundam XX. So yeah, I kind of got this on a slightly bit of a whim here, because I've been kind of hankering to build something lately, so I wanted to get something here. It was kind of a decision between this and a few other different kits I was kind of eyeing here. So it was between the Double X and the Wing Zero EW version and the Sword Impulse Gundam. I was kind of deciding between the three of those, and I couldn't really decide which one to get, but I ultimately ended up getting the Double X. So anyway, this is actually going to be the very first very first Gundam X kit I've ever built here in my long time building Gunpla here. So I'm kind of semi-excited here. I kind of had my doubt. I was got a little bit of doubts about the kit when I first ordered. Like, is it really going to be as good as I think it's going to be, or as other people say it's going to be? So, but it actually very well might be. I just opened it up and took a look at some of the runners here, and there's actually some really neat things going on with the runners on this. So it kind of has me excited now. So I'm going to show you the runners here, talk a little bit what my thoughts are so far on this here, since I just had it for a little while here. But anyway, here's a box here. Let me show you that first. Pretty striking front box art here. The Gundam Double X in front of the moon here. You can see the G-bits in the background of this here. So I believe this is very late into the show. I haven't watched the entire show yet. I'm kind of steadily working on it. Since I finished watching ZZ Gundam, I'm kind of moving on to Gundam X now. So, but anyway, here's the side of the box. Some poses, whatnot. This kit retails for 4,500 yen. Part of the reason also why I picked this up is because I found a pretty good deal on it. I got it for $38, so I thought it was a pretty good deal for this, so picked this up. Funny enough, the actual regular Gundam X was the same price, so I kind of had to decide between this or regular Gundam X, but I went with the Double X because it seemed like a better deal to me. Anyway, there's more shots on the side here. Anyway, that's the front of the box. I usually don't bother the sides of the box because they're really not that interesting. So, now, here's the thing you kind of get with this. My light is really making a heck out of this. Anyway, this is the sort of holographic material you put behind the satellite panels. Sort of has a holographic look to it. It's pretty neat. And you do get your stickers. These are the standard stick-on stickers, and you do get a thing of foil stickers here. These little green sensors are pretty big here. I'm going to talk about that there in a second here. But that's that. Got your instruction manual. Nice shot of the Gundam Double X on the back there. Not a whole lot interesting to note in there because I want to talk about the runners. So let's get to that. So here is runner A. Now it's a mixed color palette. We got the red, we got the clear green, and the yellow parts right there here. Now when I was looking at this is actually not really a black. I don't know if my light can really show you here. It actually is kind of more of a dark blue color. I was kind of surprised by that. I thought it was black on the Gundam Double X, but it's actually a really dark blue. The other thing I noticed here looking at these clear green parts here, yeah, right here. These are the large sensors that go on the satellite cannon, and as you can see there, the lenses and sensors are actually kind of molded into the green part here. Now, from what I'm aware, according to directions and what I've seen of other people's videos and photos of this kit, that big green foil sticker, this thing goes right on top of that, and it ends up hiding all that detail there. So I'm going to do something different here and not do that with this here, because I want to be able to see those inside details of that lens there. So I'm going to do something different with that. So moving on, we've got two of these B runners. This is internal frame stuff, but this is actually a frame from the Gundam X kit. Because I kind of noticed that when I was looking at this, I got like an extra foot part. I was like wondering why I have an extra foot part in the kit. But these are from the Gundam X kit. These are just internal frame stuff. Nothing all that special there. You get 2 runners of that. Here is your only C runner. This is the little hand parts. I guess these are, yeah, these are duplicates from the Gundam X also. It doesn't have the posable hands. It has these switchable hands. These fixed swapping hands. Swappable hands. They're swapping hands. And next runner is D. This is actually stuff that goes with the Gundam XX. You get the back of the shield. There's the inside of the torso, back of the back skirts, stuff, some other frame parts. Now here's something really neat I noticed here. They actually give you the inside of the beam rifle. That is the inside barrel of the beam rifle and everything right there. That's actually a really nice detail. I did not expect to see something like that in this, so very, very nice little detail there. And next up, we got the E runners. It's 2 of these. This one's got the ankle armor pieces on it. This one, same thing, just minus that. So now we have the actual foot parts, which are these here. They have the little boosters in them. Inside the shoulders, other internal things. Don't quite know exactly what everything is yet until I build it, but there it is. And next up is F runner. This is white parts. You got the shield again, back skirt, skirt armor. Those parts of the beam rifle, ankle armor, sides of the head, and we also get these, probably the controversial design of the Gundam XX here, these whisker pieces. They're right there, both sides. And the faceplate. I always thought the whiskers were kind of a weird design choice on the Gundam XX, but they're there. They're actually kind of smaller on this kit, I think, than what on the original 1/100 high grade. They were actually pretty big, from what I recall. So next we got G runners, 2 of these. So these are just the panels for the satellite reflectors, the parts for the satellite cannon, leg parts. I think this is also a side skirt piece right here, and some arm pieces. Oop. Grab these. H runner. Okay, these are the black, really dark blue parts that go on the Gundam. Now, I was looking at this and I kind of noticed something about this here. I'm just going to pull these aside for a second here. So you have these dark blue pieces that are on here. And I want to take a look at the reflectivity on that. This on here is the normal gloss plastic you usually get. On here, these are actually kind of a semi-gloss finish on these parts here, which kind of surprised me. So I think that is actually very, very neat. They have a little bit of a tonality difference here. So yeah, then again, as I say again, this is a semi-gloss sort of look on these parts here. And the regular plastic has a gloss finish on it, like so. So I think that's a really, really neat little detail they have there. Again, something I did not expect to see on this kit. So, pretty neat. Moving on. The eye parts. These are the gold little thin conduling, not conduling, that's not a word, cooling fins, I guess is what they are. It's a gold plastic. Never really a big fan of gold plastic, but I'm kind of okay with it when it's in like small amounts like this, so I'm okay with this. So I only really get bothered by gold plastic when it's in like really large pieces, because then you can start to see like a lot of the mold lines throughout the part, and that just gets really annoying because you can't really hide that unless you paint it. Next up, we got the J runners. These are the clear yellow reflector pieces. Look just like the yellow bike reflectors, almost. And let's see, do I have that holographic panel? So, pretty much with the holographic panel, they're going to go on top of that and look kind of like that when it's all done and ready. And now this is playing havoc with the light detection on my camera here. You just have to bear with it. Next to last we have L, which are these beam saber effect parts. These are pretty nice looking beam saber parts. Now when I was getting this kit, I kind of wondered if these were going to be the same sort of parts that the beam saber on the Master Grade Turn X has, but actually it turns out these are different. These are smaller than the ones that the Turn X comes with. I think the beam saber effect part with the Turn X is actually the one from the Master Grade Epion, and not this here. And lastly, polycaps. Nothing special about these. They're just polycaps. So, remember the camera, yes, and the stand here. This is the stand from, I don't know if you remember, this is the stand from the Full Armor Thunderbolt Gundam. I didn't use this for that kit because I thought it was a little too wobbly and everything, so I used a regular action base for my Full Armor Gundam here. But I'm still going to find a use for this thing here, and I think I'm going to use it for the Gundam XX here, because I think this will be okay for that. So I'm going to use that stand for this kit here. So anyway, that's kind of it here. So there's not going to be a review video this week here because of the holidays and got a lot going on. I don't really know if I'm going to even start working on this weekend here because I got a lot of things to do here. But I hope everybody has a awesome Christmas and happy holidays, and reviews will continue next week, probably around mid-time next week or so here. So, and eventually when this is done, I'll review this as well here. So hope everybody has a great holidays. Hope you got some fun Gunpla to work on, and take care and see you next week. Bye bye.